Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play FrogComposband. We are still crawling around. Level 28, just under 5,000 experience away from leveling. We have a good amount of money, and unfortunately, not really that many great things to buy with it. But there will be. Most notably, we're missing a ring for our 4th slot, and it would be amazing if we could have something with both acid and cold resistance to cover those two basic things. Poison would be nice, I guess. Light and dark will come up occasionally, but yeah, I mean, obviously, that's gonna be tough to do with just one ring. Anything else here? Before I just leave? Surely I've checked this before, but it's been a while since I recorded the last video. Well, a couple of days, I don't know. Pretty sure what I was going to do is the level 27 quest, clear the tunnels. I mean, it's just one level below us, but it should still be okay. I don't think there's anything tougher than just some high-level orcs, and I believe the terrain should be relatively favorable. In the arena, the next thing was the Elder thing. Yeah, I really don't know how tough that is for us, when all we can do is just try to run up to it and melee and attack. We do have, plus 6 default speed, which is pretty good. Our hit points are fine, I guess. Our strength is decent. Our damage... Oh, the crawl damage is up to 62. The highest it's been, of course. Well, it's been going up and down every now and then, but I don't remember it ever being higher than this. We haven't cleared a ton of dungeons. The next one we want to try there, I think, is the Tidal Cave. Yeah, but for starters, let's go and do the tunnel quest and see how that treats us. I mean, we might die, as always. If we do, honestly, that's fine. As always, I'm curious to see, well, first of all, where the heck Anambar? Okay, kind of thought as much, but I wasn't quite sure. As always, of course, I would rather not die. Is this the right place? Wait. Where's the orc tunnel? Oh, it's over this way, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. Well, as always, I would like to see what more this character has in store, potentially. But, well, leveling up to... well, I guess level 35 for the maybe final evolution? Although there could be an actual final one at level 50, if they're nice. Wait, I'm dumb. That's only 35. Yeah, I can do math. So there's probably going to be one at 42 at the very least. And then at 49, I guess that would make some sort of sense. But then probably not a final one at 50. Or maybe the final one is not going to happen at 49, but 50. You know, will we ever find out? I mean, I hope so, but who knows? No, we're looking for a ring. Specifically. I guess we're also looking for healing potions. No rings in here at all. I guess it's just unlucky. There should be normally, right? Serious wounds, critical wounds? Wait, are those the ones that we're trying to get? I think so, huh? Critical wounds, we have 11 of them. We have a potion of enlightenment, which is just, yeah, just uncovers the dungeon. I actually sell a bunch of these. Okay, that's not bad. We have our Staff of Cure Wounds. We have our Enlightenment. We have Detection. We have some wands to help us. Okay. Surely we'll be fine. We should definitely be okay in terms of just straight up healing resources. Are you a tiger? Clear the tunnels. Sure. Do I drink the potion here? I guess I don't really have to. But I could. Honestly, just free up that slot, uncover the whole map, show us everything. Well, actually, notably, no enemies. But we have a staff here, which is going to be useless to us, of course. Ball and chain, harp, soft leather boots, potentially not useless. Spear, armor, crimson potion, noxious potions, sky blue potion, potions of speed, copper speckled potions. Okay, we got a bunch of new potions. That's always exciting. Let's see here. And there are a ton of orcs, as expected. So far, though, nothing too out of the ordinary. Nothing we haven't seen before. Well, maybe we haven't seen an Orc Warlock, actually, I suppose. Orc Warlock and Orc Warlord. Right. I guess we haven't really faced these yet. They can summon kin. That obviously sucks. They are asleep for now. Well, I guess there's not really a whole lot more to do than what we always do. We do have our Wand of Resistance, our Wand of Confusion to use here. Fireballs and Frostballs, I'm not really gonna do too much. Scroll of Rune of Protection, Well, I think we're gonna start with a Potion of Speed. There's some to pick up here. Yeah, we'll just take any advantage we can get. Maybe I should have waited until I was closer to the first pack. Of course, we always have the stupid sappers to deal with. Okay, we killed the first berserker without him even touching us. That's great. That is just a Snaga. Okay. Right, the sappers are the bright yellow ones. Those are the ones that can explode, of course. Okay, we got the first Warlock. We got things waking up all around us. Yeah, this guy's gonna explode, whatever. Potion of Resistance, okay. I'm already slowed down? Really? That didn't last very long at all. Kinda lame. So something was obviously shooting me from around that corner. I'm gonna just messed up a little bit. Hey, Warlock came to visit. That worked out perfectly fine. You're gonna explode. Okay. Well, so far I feel like I'm not really in a whole lot of danger here, which is always a bit scary. Because it's typically not true. Well, I don't know, not typically necessarily, but it's so easy to just allow yourself to get lulled into a false sense of safety. And my hit points are going down, I am aware. But also... it's fine. Warlock don't do anything bad. Okay, good. Electricity amulet, unfortunately not what we're looking for. In fact, I don't see any rings yet. Okay. Bow Staff of Morgul. Cursed. Nice. Can we close that? Yes, we can. Let's rest here. Fully rested. Okay. I guess we've cleared this part of the dungeon without anything else being alerted to our presence. I'm not even looking at what we're destroying here. Most items aren't even potentially useful to us anyway, and anything important, or anything actually useful, we're just gonna pick up. Let's detect. Still a lot of orcs left. Okay. Not a single one of the warlocks, I don't know if the warlocks can, but the warlords, has actually summoned anything. And flooded the entire cave with even more orcs. something I was really expecting to happen. Those are just some good boots, in other words, bad boots. Okay. Mushroom of Cure Confusion. I mean, it's nice to have. I don't know that I necessarily want to use an inventory slot for that, but for now it's fine, I guess. Okay, those guys are all still sleeping. Well, they were. I guess our stealth is actually pretty bad, huh? Well, it's actually good. Never mind. I thought I was... Oh, you know what? We had a pair of boots for some time that actually gave us negative stealth. In fact, we still do. Oh. And even with those, our stealth is considered good, whatever that means. Okay. I guess centipedes are by default relatively stealthy. Lots of small feet, not just two big ones. So I guess it makes sense. Right, we got the next set of orcs trickling in here. Okay. Oh, low hit points. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to heal. It's fine. I mean, I have my Staff of Cure wounds, so yeah. Might as well use that. In fact, I probably should have used a charge of that earlier. Okay, what's hitting me the hardest here? I guess the Digger is actually the highest level. Okay. That's fine. Restore Charisma. Not the most exciting thing to find, but at least now we've seen it. Illumination, we don't need that. Berserk Strength, I mean, that could be useful. I guess... does that prevent you from using items, though? I think it might, in which case it could actually be bad. Yeah, I mean, it makes you go berserk. I guess it doesn't define what berserk status means exactly, but... I mean, it definitely prevents you from casting your own spells. But does it also... I mean, it probably does not prevent you from drinking potions. In fact, it doesn't, because some potions actually cure berserk. But I'm pretty sure it will prevent me from reading at the very least, and possibly also using other magical devices, or at least make me really bad at doing so. Maybe that's mostly it. It just makes me really bad at device usage. Right, we don't want that. What was this? Just an amulet, okay. And, whoa, potion of speed. Wait, I guess we knew that. Kill the caster first. The age-old rule. Oops. And at this point, probably dealt with a good portion of the enemies here. Get 2 warlocks. Artillery is shooting me. How do you like being shot yourself? I could try and confuse him, I suppose, if I really wanted to. Or I can just do that. Which is pretty satisfying. Oh, quest complete, actually. That Zephyr was just the last enemy left. Potion of Constitution. I guess there's no reason not to just drink that right away. So we will. H. Nice. 395 HP. A blessed trifurcate spear. Unfortunately, we have no hands. Potion of vigor. More potions of speed. Ah, yes. Potions of stupidity. Great. Don't need those. I'm stupid enough as it is. And I literally cannot be any more stupid. Okay, a bunch of resistance potions and... Alright. That was that. Yeah, very, very easy quest, actually. Huh, good to know. I'm gonna try to remember that for the future. That there really isn't anything particularly challenging in here at all. I don't know, I thought that the warlocks might be a bit nasty, but I didn't notice a single one of them doing anything, basically. So, I don't know, maybe I just got pretty lucky. Cure Confusion Mushroom, I mean, we really don't need that. But also, we can probably just put some things, including that, into the stash, just because why not? What else are we gonna do with it? Where did we get the quest? Was it from here? Suppose so. Sacred Pendant. Fear resistance, illumination, and blessed. And 9 armor. Meh. Dinosaur quest. That one. Level 33, which is... Yeah, I mean, that's 5 levels above us. That's actually kind of scary. Also, I know that there are some really tough things in there. Including some of those big dinosaurs that have, you know, a reach of 2 tiles for their melee attacks, which is, yeah, very easy to get surrounded by them. So it's a very cramped little space as well. I kind of remember the layout. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. We actually did get half of our remaining, or half of the missing experience for the next level from this orc quest, so that was nice. Just through the sheer number of them, I suppose. Yeah, the problem is with this amulet, I mean, we really want the resistances right now. Especially since we have no other source of fire resistance, we're not going to get rid of that. Fear resistance would be nice. Illumination is always welcome if we can get it additionally, but in this case we just can't. The extra armor obviously would be nice. Let's see here, we got a potion of resistance, potions of restore charisma, berserk strength, vigor. Vigor is one that I always keep forgetting what it does. Cures all stunning and temporary slowness when you quaff it. Well, that is nice, but I feel like, as usual, I'm not going to keep it around because it's just not nice enough to fill up my inventory with it. I'm going to drop that mushroom, and those potions, and the restoration potions for sure. Maybe I'll remember that I have those before I waste money, you know, to restore my constitution. By which I mean charisma. Potions of resistance. Yeah, okay, we have 2 stored away here. For now, do we have any more speed? We do not. A potion of healing. Okay. The berserk strength. Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, of course, but it can definitely come in handy. Considering melee attacks are the only thing I can do for the most part. And I can't help but think about the boss of the tidal cave that we're, I guess, where we're headed next. Because I'm pretty sure the boss at the bottom... Is it? No, it's not Grendel, right? Grendel is in the forest? It's, the Naga? I don't know, it's something nasty. Is it Skilla or... Yeah, it's all been so long. Not even technically that long. Oh my god, stop dancing around the tiger. Our life rating has actually been... Or our life force has been drained by 1%. Interestingly. I guess it's not really worth worrying about yet. I'm just going to drop both of those amulets. We're not going to use those. Inventory still feels very full. I guess we do have the extra potion now. Or 4 potions. And we do have the Rune of Protection still. Maybe I'll just use that someday. Illegal mushrooms. Level 30. I do not quite remember that quest. I mean, I know that I've done it several times, but I cannot visualize it at all right now. Should I try that? It is level 30. I don't remember it. I mean, you'd think that if it was one of those nasty ones that tend to give me problems and, you know, outright kill me, I would remember that. And yet, for this one, nothing comes up. Okay, we get some rogues. So far, so not so bad. We get some Death Knights. Well, a Death Knight, actually. A Black Knight. Those are the ones that gave me a little bit of trouble in the... what's it called? Demon Quest? Evil Quest? No, what is it called? Hell Quest? Doom Quest? Maybe Doom Quest? Clairvoyant, and several more Master Rogues. Okay. And unfortunately, the most annoying thing about these is that the majority of these enemies here are just slightly, very, very slightly different shades of gray, lowercase p's. So good luck keeping track of who's who here. I'm sure they did that on purpose. Death Knight. So that's kind of the boss around here. We've obviously not defeated one of these. He's worth a tremendous amount of experience at our level, which is a bit scary. Even these Master Thieves are worth a decent amount. The Clairvoyant. Okay. What's the other thing to worry about? We got the Angel over here. But usually an angel by himself is not that bad. Definitely not a normal angel. Archangels and later angels are definitely a different matter, but normal... Oh, wait, it is actually an archangel. Whoops. I'm just... Never mind. Still. Shouldn't be too bad. Famous last words. Where's the Black Knight? Oh, right here. Okay. He's probably making his way toward me right now, as we speak, considering he's awake. No? Oh, the Clairvoyant has entered. Clairvoyant is dead. Good. Okay. 9,000 coins were stolen. That's okay, we're gonna get him back. Okay. Oh no, wait. Something summoned monsters, and unfortunately among those are Cloud Giant and a freaking Elite. That's kind of horrible. Let's drink a speed potion right away. Energy Vortex attacks me. Thankfully, we're pretty well protected from electricity. We have double electricity resistance. That is very good. Mime stole from me? Yeah. Okay. The Cloud Giant also use lightning, so I guess we're kind of lucky in that both of these, or two of the enemies that were summoned, we're actually resisting pretty well. Okay, get rid of that thing first. Oh my god, no! What is going on? Why? What is summoning? It's gotta be that Death Knight from just off screen or something. That's so bad. I'm gonna teleport. There's a Master Thief here with us. There's the Death Knight. The Death Knight does indeed summon. Can we confuse you? He resists. He's not immune to it. Okay. At least no more confusions from you. For now. Oh, I'm dissolved. No. Crap. I need to deal with this stupid Death Knight. But it's so tanky. And we cannot have this thing attack us. I have no acid resistance. That is the worst. This thing is going to dissolve me completely. I'm screwed. Unless it can be confused. It cannot be confused. Screw that, man. What? We need to destroy the summoner. Zupi summons more gelatinous cubes. This is impossible. Yep, all of my stuff is getting destroyed. I'm surrounded by cubes. Okay, well, that was that. So it turns out that just this one single enemy... Yeah, we have to get out of here. Actually, I need to cut my losses. This is awful. There's no way. I mean, I could try to at least kill as many things as I possibly can before the cubes are caught back up to me, but I cannot kill those. There is no way. I don't have enough range attacks, and I cannot kill them in melee. I mean, I could. At the very least, they cannot ever destroy my weapon, because I don't use any, but they will literally dissolve my entire inventory. I've already used my Enlightenment staff, which sucks. I think I have a backup for that. So in that regard, it could be a lot worse. It was possibly the least bad thing to be destroyed. We still have our very good Identify staff and our Cure staff, which we don't have a replacement for. We have our wands. Okay, actually we cannot even kill this stupid giant. You know what? Yeah, let's just head out of here. Quest failed. You hate to see it, but at least we lived and with minimal losses. Yeah, if it hadn't been for those extremely unlucky summons, we'd have been fine? I don't know if there's anything I could have done differently about that. I guess I could have kept checking for the Death Knight. I suppose maybe now I'll remember, next time I'll remember that that guy is a real problem. Everything else that's in the dungeon, in this particular quest by default, is absolutely no problem. And he by himself isn't either. Especially because he can be confused. Oh, I also... no, never mind. I thought I lost something else, but I don't think I did. I lost some money, I guess. I did get almost 2,000 experience, so there's that, but... yeah, failing the quest sucks, obviously. I don't know what we would have gotten for a reward, but... well... that is now no longer relevant. But yeah, anyway, the Death Knight. And the first set of summons was okay. We would have been able to deal with those just fine. But then he summons... yeah, I mean, as soon as any enemy summons an elite that also summons, that is extremely bad news. In a cramped space like that, where you cannot just leave and recover and return, potentially, that is just GG. Yeah, extremely unlucky. But yeah, since we didn't even see him after the first summon, I mean, should I have teleported right away to hope and get close to him so I could have a chance to get a confuse off and stop him from casting more, from summoning more. Maybe that would have worked in hindsight. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyway, we got out of it alive, I suppose, and with not too terrible losses. The biggest loss is just never being able to complete that quest and never knowing what we might have gotten for it. We do not... Wait. We do not have a Staff of Enlightenment. That sucks. Okay. I guess I did get that one as a quest reward, and we haven't seen another one yet. Surely they must be possible to show up at this... Well, there is one right here. Do I buy that for 8,000? 5 charges is not huge, but I will just get it. There. It's better than nothing, I guess. I don't even know what our previous one had in terms of charges. I feel like it was more than that, but that's fine. Add UI. Right, yeah. Well, now we can almost pretend that nothing ever happened, so that's great. Right, I just shopped here so they wouldn't have anything new. Well then. There's a tidal cave. Starts out pretty tame at level 15. Could go into the troll cave, which has a level 30 quest. The Witchwood is always super scary. Those large open levels. I mean, yeah, the problem with that place is that nothing much tends to happen. It's kind of annoying to explore because, I don't know, it's so easy to miss stuff because it's just such a large, unstructured area with line of sight constantly broken, and I don't know, it just feels less rewarding than typical dungeon levels because probably because I just miss most of the things that are there, or a good portion of the items that are there, just by virtue of, you know, running past or not entering the correct corner of the map. And then whenever something bad actually does show up, there's never any, you know, terrain to use to your advantage. You can easily get surrounded. And yeah, it's just a bit of a pain, to say the least. Get the Fabled Land of Camelot, that starts only at level 20 actually, all the way down there. And the Frightening Labyrinth, also level 20. The Labyrinth never tends to give me a lot of trouble, surprisingly, but it's of course also extremely annoying to navigate. Yeah, but I mean, we should probably start with the lowest level one. Tidal Cave. I'm weak from hunger. I did think about teleporting to the closest town, actually. In fact, I was going to do that until I forgot. And now we're here. I'm still going to enter here to see if we can do any more shopping. So that was a ration I did not, or Elvish Waybread that I didn't need to use at all. But that's fine. No enlightenment here. No ring for us. Yeah, okay, just making sure, because I wasn't really paying attention to rings, I suppose. Wow, that's a pretty horrible selection of potions right there. Well, okay. In that case, I guess we're just gonna move forward. The cave is... oh. Just south of us. There it is. Got a swarm of Dimetrodons. Or herd, I suppose. Naga. Probably should not be hanging around here any longer than I need to. Yeah, we're gonna enter. Huh? Okay. Don't see anything worrisome yet. More of these guys. Getting close to leveling. Huh? Oh, did not mean to use that. That's okay. Black Mamba, Scout Shaman, whatever. No Shaman, please. Not sure why you would in the first place. We could probably just dive right away. Because none of the things here are going to be particularly worthwhile. Although we do have this special little room set up, so maybe that could be something good. Slaying our fellow centipede. Oh yeah, aren't we? Wait, we're a clear centipede. I guess if that really has any kind of particular effect, I certainly haven't noticed it. Dark Elven Mage. It's not a Warlock. Or Dark Elven Mage is bad. Also, where are you? Oh. A Piranha. A single Piranha. Dark Elven Mage. Oh, that's only worth 16. Yeah, never mind. Okay. The heck was that just now? Did you see the flickering? What the heck was that? PC? Are you okay? Are we recording? Yes? Okay. Huh. No idea what that was all about. Don't know that I ever noticed anything like that happening while playing this game. Oh, ring cursed. Ah, it has acid and fire resistance, but it's cursed. I'm still gonna take it with me. I suppose maybe there's a chance that whatever the curse effect is not bad, and we might still want to use it after removing the curse. That's a thing, right? Curse just means that it has some kind of negative modifier, in addition to also being unremovable while still cursed. And uncursing does not remove the negative modifier, right? Or does it actually? I don't think it does. Well, I mean, it's one of those things that I should definitely know after hundreds of hours with this game, but, you know. I want to see what else there is to see here. Ooh, lizard men, black ogres. Stuff that can drop items for me. Cloudy potion, new potion, you say? Definitely worth checking out. Lizardmen are all awake. What do those do? Not much, as far as we know. Okay. Ewoks, of course. Famously drop tons of items. Such as potions of loose memories. As if I need that. Heroism, sure. Mushrooms of sickness. Lots of good stuff. Naivety. Okay, we're getting all the bad stuff out of the way, I suppose. That's something. We're also level 29, by the way. That literally just happened. Okay. Did that change anything about us? I mean, why would it? Still everything looking the exact same. We need 25,000 experience for the next level. Yikes. That is gonna take a while. Okay, well, we got, well, not much. We got some bad potions identified. Again, that's worth something. Right, I have been taking the downward shafts, so of course we're making relatively brisk progress here. Plague Bearer of Nurgle and Clear Mushroom Patch. Where is that mushroom? Would it even show up on the map right now? Not sure. It's supposed to be... Oh, right. North 5, 1 east. Oh, it's there. Okay. There we go. I have no recollection of where that Plague Bearer is supposed to be. But that's fine. Get some Uruks. And interestingly, an alarm trap in the tunnel leading up to their cave almost feels handcrafted. But I'm not aware that the dungeon algorithm normally creates those kinds of situations on purpose, so I guess that was just a coincidence, but it makes sense. If I had triggered that, it would have woken them up and all that. Not that that would have mattered, but, you know. It's a thought that counts sometimes, so we get some worm masses. Not anymore. Get some money. Salamander, get out of here, please. Surely you're a door. You are a door. Kamikaze Yeek. Great. Are you a door? You're really not a door. Interesting. But we can just tunnel through like that. Huh. Did we miss the Plague Bearer? There it is. I guess it had just started wandering on its own. Fair enough. Okay. Blue Dragon Bat. Cheerful Leprechaun. Can we kill you before you steal? We can. Okay. I've killed the bat, and we got Shadow Hounds. Not a big deal, of course. Another potion of resistance. Okay, good stuff. I should probably, you know, enlighten and detect. Got a bit of an interesting layout here with the corridor running all along the outer wall. The permanent wall of the dungeon. What's up with that? Again, almost feels intentional, but it's just a random dungeon. Got a ring. This dungeon has a nice ring to it. Nope, it's just a non-magical ring, completely useless. Oh well. How much wider is this place? Oh. That answers that, I guess. Level 23. No charges left, yeah. That is a bit of a problem. I guess we're gonna have to go without mapping now. We got a Quillfog though. Can't summon monsters. We got a whale, a ghast, a giant octopus. How bad is a whale? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't necessarily remember ever fighting just a straight up whale. Although it looks like a fish and lives in water, it is in fact a mammal. And it is huge. That is true. Fun whale facts. An Ixixachitl. A devil ray of the depths. Right. Giant octopus. Sounds bad, but it's not anywhere near as bad as Krakens, so that's fine. Quillfog. Well, like any summoning creature, obviously that could be a problem, or it could be a complete pushover. Thankfully it was the latter. Oh, actually having to map the dungeon is... feels kind of weird. Aquatic Golem. Hello? Okay, we just slew the whale. I feel kind of bad. Why did we even have to fight the whale? Why are whales hostile? Maybe, like humans, some whales are just jerks. I guess that's the usual explanation for those kinds of things. I guess I could map now, but I'm gonna try to recover a few more charges for the next floor, I suppose. We got Vampiric Mist. Giant Bronze Dragonfly, which breathes something or other. Might be acid, actually. Quasit, Flesh Golem, Baby White Dragon. Okay. Do you breathe something? Confusion. Oh. Well, we have some protection against that, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. An acid resistance amulet. I mean, that would be nice if we weren't relying on our current amulet for our only source of fire resist, so that is probably not going to happen. Seems like this is, yeah, it's a boring place. Good to know. You should probably just leave. But then again. We can also stick around a little bit longer. Still only one charge of enlightenment. Those take so long to come back. But I mean, what am I supposed to do with the Staff of Enlightenment that, you know, doesn't regenerate nearly quickly enough to actually use multiple times on each floor? Just use it occasionally? Yeah, I suppose. Ah, the octopus. Forgot about that. Anything more interesting here? Not at all. Okay. In that case, I'll just kill this thing over here just because we can. Level 25. Okay, we're getting to the interesting parts, I guess. I'm going to enlighten here once. Okay, hey Mime. Fancy meeting you again so soon. He's asleep, huh? Well, well, well. Immune to confusion? He hits to disenchant. Wow, that's actually pretty nasty. And we do not have protection against that anymore. Well. Okay. Other than that, we have the Ghast. We have the Orc Warlock over there. Of course, we know that we should be able to deal with that one just fine. Let's get these out of the way here. Lightning Bolt. We have 30 speed potions. Yeah, let's just speed up, be heroic, and hope that we can beat up this guy before he disenchants us or steals and runs away. Ah, crap. That was a great hit, and the damage is not even visible. Yikes. He healed himself. Okay, we damage him. Damage him some more. And he still ran away. I'm going to try and see if I can chase after him. I mean, we can always do that. Wait, oh, he's just there. I guess I should have detected first. Potions of boldness. He resists. Why is he just standing there? Okay. I'm disenchanted, but he didn't actually disenchant anything? Oh, the heroism wears off. I see. We're also no longer fast. No, we're dealing good damage, though. He's probably going to steal again and run. No? Wait, one more good hit? He did it. Okay, well, that wasn't so bad. Big decks of nature. No things. Right, boldness, whatever. No price on his head. Okay, well, that was kind of uneventful in the end, I guess. Suppose it was worth a few hundred XP. Restore intelligence. Okay, sure. Inventory is getting full. Oh, we have picked up a couple of things that we don't need. Let's see here. We still have the Berserk Strength. We have the extra Potion of Resistance. Yeah, we would, of course, like to take that with us. Enchant Weapon to hit, obviously, completely useless. The Cursed Ring might be useless. Or it might be good. The Amulet with just acid resistance. I don't know that that's ever going to be worth it, honestly. I mean, a single resistance, no, it couldn't possibly be. We have to be more efficient with our limited slots, unfortunately. Okay. No enemies. Just a trap up here, okay. And this is a dead end too. Is it? Yes. I'm really missing that increased light radius. It was so nice while it lasted. Oh well. I guess there's probably just not a whole lot going on this floor. I did have an elite, so, you know, not complaining or anything, but yeah. That was it. Do we have a shaft? We do. Do we want to use it to go straight to level 27? You know what? Let's go one floor at a time here. Don't remember how deep this one is. It might be 30. I guess that would make sense. 15 levels. Max level 30. The mystery cave is only level 20. Only goes to level 27. Interesting. And it's lower in the list. Okay. Not sure what that means. We got a dark elf and some slimy ooze. Slimy and it's oozing. You don't say. Okay. Never would have guessed. Dark Elf is nothing. Oh, forgot you were here. Sorry about that. Oh, heroism. Sure, why not? Or was that elf? Oh. You're not the elf. There he is. Okay. Okay, we got these kind of odd room shapes here. And those are pretty typical for this cave, of course. Zombified orc, white shark, two-headed hydra. Nothing to worry about at all. Hydra took more hits than I expected it to, but not a problem. There's a lantern of some sort here? Oh, it's a quiver. Never mind. I guess, can we use a lantern? Nah, we're good. I mean, if I find one, I'll use it to refuel, but not at any risk of running out, thankfully. But I haven't really been thinking about that in some time now, so that could be really unfortunate if we ever actually run out of light in the middle of the dungeon and I don't have anything to refuel with. Definitely something I need to be more aware of. We'll see if I can do that. Word of recall. Well, we have plenty of those. That's good. We do have our stairs down, and this place... Oh, right, there was a shark. Not detecting anything anymore, so I guess we're just good to go here. Ah, level 27. Grendel is indeed the boss here. Okay. So... I guess I did misremember. Who's the boss in the forest, then? Is that the female boss that I'm thinking of? I cannot remember exactly who I'm thinking of, but I don't know, just something vaguely, some sort of spellcastress. Spellcastress, whatever. Female spellcaster, of some kind. Even that might be completely wrong. Let's see what we have here. We don't see Grendel yet, but we don't see most of the dungeon from here. We do see a Dark Naga. We have 2 amulets, a ring right here, actually. Interesting. Okay, Ring of Protection, see invisible, warning, meh. It's kind of a lame ring. I suppose we could put it on rather than having nothing in that slot. At least it's not cursed. But we already see invisible, and I think we already have warning as well, so honestly that's just not doing anything, and I'm not even gonna bother. In fact, that is never gonna be worth it. Barbarian Talisman. 2 strength, minus 2 int, okay. What was this? Just nothing, okay. Get a werewolf. We could be coming close to the boss here. We're not. Chimera all the way there. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. That's just a dead end. And there's Grendel right there. Well, I guess that's fine by me. We're in a corridor, so he won't really have a chance to surround me with minions, because I'm pretty sure that's what he does. No, wait. He doesn't summon? Really? An aura of retaliation. That's kind of scary, but okay. Let's see. We have a potion of resistance. I don't know that that's gonna help. He just hits physically. We probably want to use our Berserk Strength and just try to kill him quickly, huh? I guess that's what we have it for. Killing machine. Let me see. How much of a killing machine are we talking here? Damage is up to 30, 29, 84. I mean, okay. It's not too bad. Killed that guy. Okay, we're damaging Grendel. We're taking damage in return. Quite a bit too, actually. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I mean, considering how incredibly buffed we are right now, we're taking a pretty frightening amount of damage. Problem is, I don't know that my... Well, I'm gonna drink a potion of Cure Critical and see... Okay, it cured me a little bit. I'm no longer berserking. I don't know if that's a good thing. At least we can use our... Staff of Curing now. I kind of doubt this is gonna work. Oh, he does... Oh, he can be confused. Well, that makes us free. Why did I think Grendel was so bad? I kind of remembered Grendel to be one of the really bad ones. Okay, hello Ogre Mage. Frostball. Excuse me. 1 potion of speed was destroyed. 1 potion of cure serious wounds. Okay. At least it's only serious, not critical. And the healing effect wasn't anything too bad. What the heck? Dude. What are you doing? Wait, is Grendel even... Oh, Grendel is no longer... confused. Whoops. That's kind of bad. Oh no. I don't know how much of the damage I just took was from Grendel and how much was from the Frostball. Oh no. Do I teleport out of here to heal? I probably should. The alternative is to heal here in place and hope to get to high enough health so that I feel safe attacking Grendel one more time and probably finishing him off. I am still fast. But so is Grendel. He's actually plus 10, so I'm not that much faster than him. And at 40 health, if anything goes wrong, I might just die here, so... Teleport, please? Okay. Whew. Gonna use the staff. In fact, I'm just gonna... I don't want to spend too much time, you know? Just use some of my weaker potions. There we go. Almost back to full health. We're probably doing fine here. I don't know if Grendel is coming my way. Let's see. He is not. There are so many stupid ogre mages, though. Wow. Yeah, if we had any kind of frost resistance, that sure would be nice. Well, we just killed Grendel with 2 fireballs, so that's good. What do we want to raise? Nothing's currently drained, so... I don't know. I mean, I suppose the only thing that we have to fight enemies with is our attack, our melee attack, so we should work on our strength and try to max that out. I think that makes sense. Close that door. Wait. My luck is turning, you say? Okay, those ogres are not coming. I guess I'll have to come to them. Chimeras here. Dark Naga is here. Oh, did I not kill you? Excuse me. There we go. Frostball, Potion of Heroism, whatever, Potions of Curing, that sucks a little bit more. Actually, I was about to... And that's a lot of damage too. Okay. Okay. Resist heat and cold. I was going to drink one of those for dealing with them. I guess I should have done that first. It was pretty silly of me to get so close to the corner knowing that they were waiting there. But, you know, that's just how I roll, apparently. Heroism and... kill them? Okay. Still resisting, but apparently it didn't help. Potion of Speed was destroyed, Potion of Heroism was destroyed. Archvile. Wait, what? Revive the dead. Interesting. And a fireball. Which thankfully I resist pretty well at this point, yeah. We almost killed the Archvile. Cave Ogre. Okay, so those just came back as Cave Ogres, not as Ogre zombies or anything. Fascinating. You're still fast and buffed and everything? Okay. Oh god, there are more mages. Okay. Frostball hurt a little bit, but not too bad. Whew, I think that might have been all of them. That was all of them. Okay. I was getting a little bit worried there towards the end, but... okay. That was that. Huh. Grendel himself actually was way less of a problem than I seem to remember him sometimes being. I mean, he hit very hard, obviously. So, that was definitely scary. But... yeah, it was... the much bigger problem was that he was accompanied by all those mages with the frostballs. That was a little bit bad. Let's see what we've picked up here. Amulet of the Magi. +1 searching, free action, see invisible. Something we don't know. An amulet with just fire resistance and activatable resist cold. I mean, it's not exactly what I want though. And one with +2 strength, -2 int. Yeah, that one definitely isn't good enough. Neither is that one. What else do we pick up? Apparently a lot. Potion of Giant Strength. Is that just a better version of Berserk Strength? Or maybe that one actually just increases strength, but doesn't make you Berserk. So it makes you stronger without the downsides. I think that's what it is. Oh, we still have 30 potions of curing. I don't know why I thought I didn't have so many. Okay, so losing 2 or however many it was earlier was obviously not a big deal at all. Right. Detect invisible. Okay, that's also something we obviously don't need. Okay. Yeah, this amulet... I mean, are we ever going to use it? The unknown quality might be another resistance, of course, but... I don't know. Anyway, detect invisible. Yeah, we don't need those at all. I guess I'll put this on. We learned more about it. +1 MD. What's that? Is that magical devices? Yeah, +1 devices. Okay. And we could use that, I suppose, but Yeah, device is now up to very good, but obviously we're not actually going to use it over these resistances that are just much needed. Yeah. That one is not good enough. Right, I also want to confirm this greatly increases your stature completely when you quaff it. Okay. Duration 20, D20 plus 20. We have cold. Giant golden dragonfly. Breathe sound, if you let it. Okay, I guess we're done here. That was not so bad. I mean, I guess it did get a bit scary there at one point. We got about 5,000 experience toward level 30, which is, well, it's something. We didn't really get a whole lot out of this, unless maybe this ring is usable. Sure would be nice, but it might be nothing. We're just gonna teleport out of here. Which, I mean, recall, of course. Rest for the night. Eat. Cold resistance amulet. Serious wounds curing. I guess we have enough. Do I just pick up a bunch of extra potions of heroism just so we have them? I guess. Well. There. Serious wounds. That's not what we need. Okay, wait. Electricity and cold. I mean, I guess I'm gonna get that ring for 40,000 gold. Jesus. I mean, at least if it was acid and cold, I would buy it immediately. It might be worth it just for the cold resistance. I mean, we literally just dealt with that, with the consequences of not having cold resistance. We didn't lose anything particularly crucial, but we could have. We could have lost a lot more. That is a lot of money, though, for something that is not really optimal. We certainly don't need a third layer of electricity resistance right now. But if I don't buy it now, I might not get any cold resistance anytime soon. I mean, probably will one way or the other, but it's not guaranteed. Anyway, I guess I'm not doing it right now. Resistance can go here for now. Restore intelligence can go here for sure. The Rune of Protection, maybe, I don't know, would that have been useful? That's really only ever useful if you're not planning to move from your current space. So if you're standing somewhere getting ready to either fight off a whole bunch of enemies that are all going to come for you. So no range attackers, no spellcasters. But against those ogre mages, for example, I didn't know that they were all going to come into melee. I guess they ultimately did. But also, yeah, I don't know that the Rune of Protection really is even that good. Maybe I used to know exactly what it does. I mean, it protects you in some kind of way, but I don't even know if it's just against physical attacks, just against spells, maybe both. Maybe it's something else entirely. So I'm mainly just guessing, really, based on the name. Berserk Strength, I mean, it's you know, it's easy enough to get rid of the Berserk effect if we need to. And I suppose it is helpful. The Giant Strength is certainly nice to have. That's yet another inventory slot. Decisions. Let's take a look at the ring first, I guess. Where do we identify that? Research item, right? So, attracts dragons. That's fascinating. It makes you vulnerable to chaos. Well, fascinating. I mean, the acid and fire resistance is tempting. Attracts dragons honestly sounds kind of funny. Sounds like it could be fun, even. The chaos vulnerability certainly does not. Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I? Oops, feels deathly cold. No, it doesn't. It's still minus chaos resistance, so that stays. Okay, so we got rid of the dragon attraction, unfortunately, and not the chaos vulnerability. Yeah, so we can't really use that, can we? As soon as we encounter anything that uses chaos, which is already bad, we're just gonna be completely cooked. It's unfortunate. I do like, I mean, the rest of our resistances are still extremely spotty, to say the least. Double electricity and fire is nice, certainly. But not having cold or poison, or most of everything else, is not so great. It's a shame. I would kind of want to use it almost... If you had gotten rid of the chaos resistance or chaos vulnerability and kept the dragon attraction, I would have probably just used it, you know, for the memes, but I don't think so. Bye-bye, ring. It was nice to dream for a moment. Now, do I get the one with cold resistance here? Or I guess I could check some other shops first. We probably spent enough time in the dungeon to have repopulated most of them, if not all of them. I mean, 8 armor, fire resistance, illumination. It's almost good. Potion of wisdom? No, I mean, those kinds of potions are never going to be, or are not going to be worth purchasing for some time. We'll get some extra speed though. That's always nice. Just acid resistance for 7,000. I mean, it's better than nothing, and it's kind of cheap. That's good to keep in mind, I suppose. If I really can't find anything better, that might be what I go for. Wait, we still... Why can I not remember? Critical wounds is what we want, and it's just never available anywhere. A better Staff of Enlightenment would always be welcome, but no such luck. Another Ring of Acid Resistance, okay. Well, there are some critical potions. So that's nice at least. Oh, I was just here. Right. Another Ring of Acid Resistance, what the heck? Oh, interesting. An Amulet of Cold Resistance. Wait. Wasn't there... Wasn't there something giving us acid and fire? I kind of seem to remember that... I kind of seem to remember thinking that, you know, if I use that, maybe I could put cold resistance on the amulet slot and that would balance things out. But now... No, I know I saw that expensive amulet for 40,000. That gave cold and something. Cold and electricity, right? Critical. Heroism, I think we're good at this point. Almost 30 should be plenty. Enlightenment, 6 charges. I mean, it is slightly better than what we have. It is also 10,000 gold. Is it worth it for 1 extra point, 1 extra charge? I'm gonna say no. It's not really gonna make a practical difference. Enlightenment, 8 charges for 13,000. I mean, that's a bigger difference. I might consider this one. And if all it does is ensure that we're going to find another one for free the next time we enter any dungeon, you know, that's fine. Then we're going to have a backup. Do I buy the resistance potion and the extra speed potions? I mean, honestly, speed potions are never not going to be useful. Or at least not for a long time. Huh? I can't press the right button, apparently. You know what? Yeah, that seems good enough. I'll get that one. I'm going to inscribe. Yes. Add UI. Fire resistance. Okay. Critical wounds. Okay, now we have 32 of those. Surely that's fine. For now. What does our encumbrance say, actually? 87%? Perfectly fine. We want to get rid of the staff. Resistance. I kind of just want to drop that Rune of Protection scroll, but I really should just use it rather than throw it away. Cure Series Wounds Potions I'm just gonna use up, I guess. And then that slot is gonna be freed. Right. It sure would be nice to have a Ring of Combat with extra resistances on it, but unfortunately that is unlikely. And it's also going to be very expensive if we should find it. Only these... I suppose maybe the shop, the mage shop only ever sells single resistance rings and amulets. I guess that would make sense. In that case, which one would I want to get? Acid? I feel like acid is a little bit more common than cold, perhaps. And also cold destroys potions, but we have plenty of potions as a buffer, basically, to protect the more valuable ones. It's not a guarantee, of course, but if we lose any of those, it's not as bad as losing, well, a staff or having our equipment corroded. That is just more permanent damage, so I think for now I'll just get some acid resistance, just better than nothing. Not by much, but there we go. So now what do we do? I mean, probably end this episode. Yeah, I mean, I should. I'm not generally aim for 2 hours plus episodes necessarily. Maybe if I'm, if I find myself in the middle of a dungeon and, in the flow. But over an hour is just perfectly fine. Do I want to try the arena again? I almost do. Not that we've gotten meaningfully stronger since last time. But still, somehow the Elder thing doesn't sound as scary anymore. It probably still is, though. It's probably a really bad idea, but whatever. Well, it uses acid. Good thing we now have some protection from that. Pretty sure in the arena nothing can actually summon enemies. So at least we won't have to worry about that. Everything else, though, we kind of have to worry about. Okay, thanks for not being frightened. I want to have you come up to me, okay. Okay, we destroyed it. And we get another Staff of Cure Wounds. Hello, and it's even slightly better than the one we had. Okay, nice. What's next? Mature multi-hued dragon. In before we enter, immediately get a fireball to our face and lose both of our Staffs of Cure Wounds, and who knows what else. Oh no. That's exactly what's going to happen, isn't it? Well, it's only one way to find out. Well, for now, just attacks. Uh-oh. I'm poisoned. Poison warning. Poison 374. Okay. Dude. I'm just dying from poison here. There's no way I'm not dying from poison. If I could use a potion or anything. Well, that was just extremely unfortunate. Like, what was that? 300 poison damage in one breath attack? Excuse me? How's that remotely fair? How are you supposed to deal with that in the arena when you cannot use items? What character could possibly deal with that amount of poison? I guess if I had actually killed the thing just a little bit faster, I would have been fine. I would have been kicked out of the arena, and then I could have done something to hopefully not die. Or I could have maybe been kicked out of the arena with 10 health and still 50 or 100 points of poison damage. And then I don't know if I could have actually saved myself. Well, that's great. Damn, failed a quest and the arena, both in the same episode. Oh well. It happens. What do I want to do? Do I drop... I guess the question is, do I drop the other staff? Do I only take one of them with me? I think so, because the inventory is getting so full. Having both would obviously both be better to have more charges available, and also, just in case one gets destroyed, which will happen, we still have the backup. Or we could just lose them both in a single breath attack. And then I just cry. And the inventory is already so full, though. Ugh. I hate it. Anyway. It's fine. It's okay, we're gonna heal up. Alright, I remember there was something I wanted to do. Night Lizard, what? Get out of here. Let me heal, please, thank you. I wanted to get Restore Charisma. I actually remembered that we had that. And we were made ugly by some sort of attack, and now we're less ugly. Or at least less insecure about it. Which I guess is almost as good. And I was also just thinking something else, I guess. I was thinking that I want to rest again and eat up again and go to the outpost, maybe? Or Telmora? Let's try outpost. Yeah, that's fine. Because I guess where we're gonna head next is the Troll Cave. In fact, just head over there. Enter right away. That's not what I meant to use. Cool. Anyway, Cold Hounds, Forest Troll, Migo, Hippogriff, Software Bug, Priest, Shadow Creature, Fiona, Novice Mage. Plenty of things here, nothing that should pose any kind of threat. And that being said, Cold Hound being the one kind of early game hound that we're not protected against is a bit unfortunate, but surely that's not going to be a problem. Right? Where even is it? I can't see it. Huh? North 27. Just off screen, actually. Yes, up there. It's not going to stay there. Also the light source. Did forget about it. Still 15,000 turns though. It's fine. Potions of Sleep Shatter, Potion of Speed, Potion of Heroism. I guess it's... Okay, that didn't help at all. Cool. What do I have the cold resistance for? Ironically, one of my potions of resist heat and cold was destroyed. More heroism. Serious wounds. Serious wounds is fine. We don't care about those. Jumping Fireball is going to destroy something. No? Didn't destroy, actually. Okay. How many more of these stupid hounds are there? Let's find out. 3 more, apparently. Oh, we're not longer protected. Okay. Yeah, because those potions only ever last for like 5 turns. Potion of Speed, Potion of Heroism, Critical Wounds, Potion of Curing. I mean, again, we have so many of those. Oh, come on, stop it. We have so many of those that we don't really care. Okay, that was all of them. Finally. I only wanted to quickly head up here and kill the one Cold Hound, just so I wouldn't forget next time, when I was actually ready to start this dungeon. And here we are. Pretty typical. Staff of Curing. I mean, I think we had one of these. And then it got destroyed. Now we have a new one. So, that's nice at least. Okay, we're stopping here though, for sure. That was a nice start to this place, and surely that was the nastiest thing we're going to encounter in this dungeon. Because how could it get any worse? Huh. Well, it could get worse. It will get worse as soon as we hunt those Ologs, which will throw rocks at us and destroy the rest of our potions. They're basically going to destroy every single one of our potions. And there's nothing we can do about that, because there are no potions of rock resistance. So that's going to be fun, but it's going to be done eventually. Probably next time. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.